Hi, Carrie here from My Cloud Bookkeeping. Sometimes when you're working with the bank feed in QuickBooks Online, you want to be able to exclude some of the transactions that show up. One example would be if you have a monthly bank charge that's immediately refunded, rather than recording the in and the out, you can exclude both transactions if they're exactly the same amount. Another example where this comes up often is if you're using a personal credit card for business expenses. Not something I'd recommend. I think it's a great idea to always have a separate credit card so that you can reconcile it and make sure you don't miss anything. But if you are using a personal credit card, what a lot of people will do is hook it up and then exclude all of those personal transactions so they're only capturing business ones. So one of the questions I've received is, what do you do to permanently delete the excluded transactions? I actually usually just don't even bother. I leave them in the excluded tab and I don't care. But if you do want to if you do want to permanently delete the excluded transactions, that's a mouthful. I'm going to show you how to do that now.
So here we are in the sample company. We pop across here to banking. Yours might say transactions. There are so many different versions. And they're all running at the same time. So if you're ever thinking that this is old or yours is new or old, everybody's looking at something different. That's just a whole other thing we'll talk about some other time. So here we are, we're going to pop to banking, and we can see here we're at our checking account, and there's nothing in the for review tab, but let's pop over here to excluded. These are the transactions that have been excluded. Now personally, I prefer to leave them here. I just like the comfort of knowing that at any time I can click undo and have them go back onto my for review tab. So I pop this one here, click undo, pop back to for review, and here it is, and it's matched up. Now if you watched my other video, this was a check I just voided. So anyway, I'm going to match it and make it go away. But we pop back here to see what we've excluded, and it's really, really easy to get rid of all of these forever, which is kind of a little scary. But we pop a check mark in here, we hit delete, and all these transactions are gone. That's it. You won't be able to get them back.
So do be careful when you're deleting things permanently. I think that's part of why I usually just leave that excluded tab, but then I don't have many things in it either. If you subsequently want to go back and reinstate some transactions, or if you decide that you want to reconcile everything and pop the personal transactions into an owner's drawer or something, they will be gone. Not forever, like you could get CSVs and things, but that's a lot of messing around. But if you decide you want to clean up that excluded tab, now you know how to do it. Now, if this video was useful, click like, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about this or anything else, write a comment below. I do love to hear from you, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.